Hello everyone, this question is about partial fractions. Let f of x equals 3 minus 3x squared all over 2x plus 1 times x plus 2 all squared. A. Express f of x in partial fractions, 5 marks. So the first step is to identify the types of partial fractions we have to use. If you look at the first factor in the denominator, this is the linear factor, which means we have to use something over 2x plus 1, and we have the second type, or the repeated linear, so we have to use something else over x plus 2 plus something else over x plus 2 all squared. So the first step is to know what kind of partial fractions we have to use, the forms, and then as usual we multiply both sides by the denominator, which is 2x plus 1 times x plus 2 all squared on both sides. So of course after we do this, on the left they just cancel out. We have only 3 minus 3x squared. Now on the right, when you do this times this, they cancel out, so you only have 8 times x plus 2 all squared. And when you do the second term times this, you cancel out x plus 2, so you get b times x plus 1, 2x plus 1, x plus 2. And when you multiply this times this, you cancel out entirely the x plus 2, so you have c times 2x plus 1. Okay, this is the second step, multiplying both sides. The next step is to cleverly choose the right values of x so that you can find the a and the b and the c. So if you look at the x plus 2 here, we can simply plug in minus 2 so that everything will be 0. And if you look at the 2x plus 1, we can use minus 1/2 so that this term and this term goes to 0. So if we just plug in minus 2, you get, this is minus 2 squared, which is 4, so 3 minus 12 is minus 9. Okay, if you plug in minus 2 from the left hand side, you get minus 9. This will be 0, this will be 0, and you plug in minus 2, you get minus 4 plus 1, which is minus 3c, which means you can find the c. The c is 3. And now using x equals minus 1/2, you plug in minus 1/2, you're gonna get minus 1/2 times minus 1/2, so 1/4. 3 minus 3/4, so 2.25 if you use your calculator. If you plug in minus 1/2, you're gonna get 1.5 times 1.5, which is 2.25. And plug in minus 1/2, this is 0, this is 0, so you can find the a. And to find, because you have a and c already, well, you can find the b using any random values of x. If I were you, I'm just going to use 0 because the left hand side is simple, simply 3. And if you plug in 0, this will be 0 plus 2, which is 2. 2 squared is 4. 4 times a, but the a is 1, so 4 times 1 is 4. And if you plug in 0, this will be just 1. If you plug in 0, this will be just 2, so it's going to be 2 times b. And here if you plug in 0, you're just going to get 1 times c, and the c is 3. So after you cancel out and you move things around and divide, you get b is minus 2. Now that you have the a and the b and the c, just rewrite the function in the final answer. So the a is 1, the b is minus 2, the c is plus 3. Alright, I'll see you again next time.